I can't hear it. I can hear it now. All right. See, you guys know I haven't been here for a while, but welcome. I know nobody knew I was going to be here, but it seems like such a delay. All right. See, you guys know I haven't been here for a while, but welcome. Okay. I know nobody. Just checking. Okay, so welcome to Grown Folks City, where the grown folks hang. I know I haven't been live for a very, very, very long time. It doesn't be that much longer to set up this dang on StreamYard. Anyway, all right, so y'all know I don't take long to do anything. I don't know what's happening. Like, you can't see my whole knee. I'm going to try to sit still so nobody won't get dizzy. But anyway, either I get ugly like this or I'm going to have to calm down. So just bear with me because it's been a minute. All right, listen. So I had to come and say something about this Storm, Monroe, Armon, and what's his name? Larry Reid. I was so sickened by this dang on video. That is just for one. And I'm gonna try to compose myself because y'all know I can get out of control. But I'm gonna try to compose myself. That was the I had to watch that 3 times in order to even get through it so I can be able to say something about it, okay? Because I had something to say from the beginning. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I'm not gonna be long. I'm not gonna hold anybody up. And thank you for anybody that came. Thank you so very much because I know nobody knew I was gonna be here. All right. So here's my thing. First of all, the thumbnail says enough. Okay. Armon checking his bank account. Larry can't believe he was able to manipulate some folks. I just feel like this is so wrong. Okay. I don't know what's happening. And of course, Storm is paying attention to the audience because he's a star and stuff. But let me just say what I feel about these 3 guys. And normally I would say gentlemen, but yeah, not so much. So the way I feel about Armon, I feel like he just listen. This is no slander to anybody except for Larry Reid. Armand Wiggins is that type of person to me that it's all about him, and when it's up, if it's up, it's stuck, and as you see, is what it is. He'll step on anybody to get to where he got to be. I know I heard him say that, and I agree. Okay, I'm one of those people, Armand, that think that. I'm just letting you get a perspective of what I think about these people, so I just don't sound so harsh. Anyway, Storm, listen, great name, because Storm goes wherever the wind blows. Okay, it's just anybody on his damn show. He never ever have a question that has anything to do with anything. He does question, but the thing about it is it doesn't matter what they say because he just agrees. It's so annoying. Larry Reid, I just think he's the worst disgusting human being that there is. And this, Lord forgive me if I'm wrong. But anyway, this is what I think about that show. They sat down, they talked to each other. It was like a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. Anyway, so anyway, this is what I think about this. Okay, y'all know I get straight to the point because whatever. I think it was personally, I think it was disgusting. It was disrespectful. It was delusional. It was disregarding. It was disingenuous, dissatisfying, distasteful, and I'm disenchanted. Okay, listen, and let me break that down just 1 second if I can. I wrote some notes because y'all know I'd be all over the place. All right. So anyway, the reason why I say it was disgusting because the details was unnecessary and unflattering, and that's just to say the least. It was disrespectful. It was disrespectful to the victim. Well, let me not say the victim because nobody's been in court, so we do not know whether or not he's innocent until proven guilty. That's how it's supposed to be in the great United States of America. And I'm gonna check make sure I can hear myself. That's how it's supposed to be in America. Let me make sure. I'm so sorry. Nobody knew I was gonna be here, but it seems like such a delay. See, it is a delay, and it's so annoying. I said I was gonna sit still. My bad. I'm gonna sit still. I'm gonna make this chair where it don't move the next time. But anyway, so it was disgusting. It was disrespectful. I'm not going to say the victim, but when someone's going through something, and it's always the family. Everybody, when anytime somebody goes through something, it's like if you go to jail, your family goes to jail with you. I know I look at hotmess.com, but it is what it is. Anyway, so his family has to relive this until this is resolved. And I feel like Armon, Monroe, and Larry Reid was making a mockery of it. And to me, it was just disrespectful to the family. The delusion of it all, the delusion. Okay, let me just say this. I know damn well y'all didn't think that y'all can get on there and convince us that this fool was innocent. If that was your point of interest, it sucked. It didn't happen. Hated it. Okay, because nobody was convinced that that Larry Reid is innocent. Let's just put that out there. That's the delusion of it all. Okay. But anyway, it was disregarding the real reason for this tacky event was never addressed. Y'all said about 4 things. I don't even remember what they was, and I would never rewind to find out. But it was disregarding, you disregarded the whole issue. Storm Monroe said about 4 things in reference to that, and I don't remember what the hell it was, but it was irrelevant, and that's why I don't remember, okay? I think my camera is acting a fool, but anyway, it just is what we're going to work with this. Anyway, so it was disingenuous. It was just disingenuous. They sitting around laughing. This is a situation, okay? This was a situation. You cannot be disingenuous. I mean, it was nothing genuine about this. Like nothing. Everybody was sitting there, couldn't wait till they get on their vacation. Listen, I want to know, is they all on that vacation together where Storm is? I didn't check. But anyway, so it was dissatisfying. It was dissatisfying. Nobody was satisfied with this damn interview. And if Storm Monroe was satisfied with this interview, shame on you, fools. Shame on you. First of all, you did the minimum, like you normally do. You get your guests on there, and your guests just talk. They do all the talking for you. So you never get answers any goddamn way. So it wasn't nothing unusual about it, other than the fact that it was just dissatisfying to the people that's looking at it, just anybody, annoying. Anyway, it was distasteful. The lack of respect, not only for the audience, but for you had this fake preacher, okay? You had this fake preacher. I just really, I can't even, I don't know what's happening. You have this fake preacher there, okay? So not only was this distasteful for the people that was viewing it, you got this fake preacher where you know that he has a whole church or something. I don't know. I've never looked, but I'm quite sure he got a congregation or something where some people believe in his crowd. You have all these people that may look at that, and your number one priority was to find out whether or not this man has some whatchamacallit in his mouth, or he lets it slide off to his face. Did you really just do that, Storm? Did you do that? That was disgusting. Disgusting to the utmost. You had no respect or no regards for anybody that would have been watching that. Did you even give a damn, or it was just all about you? Why did y'all just meet in the ladies' room and you didn't worry about nobody saying, oh yeah, you have to get the clicks and views? Anyway, I'm so mad. I was supposed to talk this fast. But when I tell you, when I talk about something, normally y'all see how I get on here, and I normally only get on here is when I'm disgusted or angry or something, and that's just not a good look. I need to stop that. I really do need to stop that. I'm going to try and come more often, and this is why I don't come, because I'm inconsistent, and I try my best to be consistent, and I know this ain't goddamn about me. But anyway, so now let's move on with the rest of this disgusting stuff. So it was like a recruiter event. And you know what you should have named it? 2 gays and a curious. Now listen, this is a plug. I'm giving you some good advice right now. This is anybody who should want to do this show. It should be 2 gays and a curious. So this is what you do. You set up a show. When I tell you this camera is making me so mad, I don't understand what is happening, Captain. You set up the show. You have 2 gays, and then you have a curious, a person that will like to know everything about it, or a person that say for instance a person that's thinking about, you know, getting into whatever it is that you do, or people that want to know, you know, what it is, Now I'm gonna have a show about these transgenders, so I really don't want to say too much in reference to that. But anyway, thank me. You're welcome. Thank me later. That is a very good show that you can do. Okay. Now let me see what else. Let me see what else, because you know, honey, I be going so fast. I be trying not to. Now, I don't. It wasn't the show. The show. It wasn't informational, but to me, it was. Of course, it was like a Tasha K bash. Speaking of Tasha K, whoo, I know exactly why Tasha K is very, very, very super duper over the top pissed off at Larry Reid. Now, I don't want to get into Tasha K because I don't want to make this about her. Next time I need to make sure my goddamn camera's right. And I really should just flip it. And it's sliding more and more. I'm so sorry. Speaking, I should just came off, but I ain't gonna do that. But anyway, speaking of Tasha K, I do know why Tasha K is really, really, really angry at him. And if you pay attention, you would know too. But anyway, what I want to say, I'm gonna give a little commentary on this. Since my camera's acting dumb. Ugh. I'm gonna give a little commentary on this. This is why this pisses me off to the highest festivity. We as I'm going to say black, I don't know, I'm not with the whole African American thing. I'm just black. It is what it is. I know some people get upset when you say black, but I can't please every goddamn body. Okay, then we have a responsibility to the next generation, and I know I've said this before, I preached about it before, but it is what it is. I'm saying it again. Okay, we have a responsibility to the next generation. Do you know in school they're no longer teaching children cursive handwriting? I know I say that kind of funny with the, you know, cursive handwriting. And the reason to me is this is all what I feel like is going on in my head. Okay. It may not be factual or actual or whatever it is, but I'm just telling you what I feel. Well, no, it's a goddamn truth. They're not teaching them cursive anymore, which was very mandatory when I was going to school 100 years ago. They're not teaching them that no more. Can you imagine the children going into the next century not knowing how to read or write in cursive? Okay. Now this is an act, in my opinion, to no longer have the children know what our history is. And I'm getting somewhere with this. Okay, so if they can't read it and they can't write it, when they see a cursive writing, which is all our history is in cursive, when they see cursive writing, they will not know what the hell it is. It will be like them reading Chinese. Okay, now here's my point. So you goofy, so you three men, guys, are really basically rewriting history. So what you are doing is, because okay, so everybody's lazy right now, right? Everybody is lazy right now. Nobody wants to pick. I got a whole encyclopedia book thing over there. Nobody wants to pick up a book and read it. Everybody is going to the internet, Google this, DuckDuckGo this. You know, nobody's doing that. Can you imagine when these children grow up, they will no longer pick up a book. They're going to be on the internet. So can you imagine? Boom, they don't know cursive. They don't know how to read it. They don't know how to write it. Then your children get on the internet and they see these three trifling. I'm gonna go ahead and put them all in the category because they all did it. They were there, accomplices. Okay. They see these three dudes on there, and this is what they're learning. If y'all are okay with that, this is unfreaking acceptable. It's unacceptable. And Larry, let me talk to you for a second. You about as ridiculous as it's come. This is what Larry does. Larry is the type, he's one of those fake preachers that wasn't really a preacher, but he knew he can get a bag. I know somebody like that. He knew he can get a bag. Now, once he got that bag, he no longer want to be a preacher. So he's trying to convince the convincible, if that's a goddamn word. I'm really about to just turn this thing the other way around. He's trying to convince people that I'm confused. He's trying to convince people that this, what did he say? I should have wrote it down. That this is white American way of baptism. What happened? white American. He said something about the European way. So he's really trying to rewrite the Bible, convince people that this is what it's supposed to be. Now, for anybody who don't know Larry Reid, because he ain't all that. I'm so mad at this damn thing. That he ain't all that for you to remember. So anybody who don't remember him or know him, Larry Reid is supposed to be a preacher, and I think he's here in Atlanta. So he's supposed to be a preacher. He's claiming he's not gay, but he has an OnlyFans. And anytime he's talking sexual, he's only talking about doing dudes. So I think that's in the category of being gay. I don't know. But nevertheless, he's trying to convince you that he's not gay. But he's done told everybody his business when it comes to how he's done had intercourse with men, and he's done went into great details. I don't know what preacher would do this, but he's done went into great details in reference to this. My thing is, and then I don't know how he could get in the pulpit and then preach on Sundays. And furthermore, I don't understand why y'all is in his church listening to him. Now I know I sound contradictory because I've done took up for this one preacher dude. Let me see if I can put this right here, because I'm telling you, when this is bugging me, if it ain't bugging nobody, goddamn else. Okay, I'm finna calm down. Ooh, that's too much. Ooh, too much light. All right, I'm sorry. I should have my act together. Actually, this thing is broke, and I ghetto fabulously fixed it before I came on. And this is the most ghetto setup that I've done thus far. And I really do think I have the green screen going. Let me see. No. Okay, fuck it. I think I do. Do I have the picture on the green screen? No. Okay. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so I said what I said anyway. I ain't got much to say because I didn't think anybody would know that I was here because I didn't announce it. And I want to come back on here more often. I'm sure I will, but I'm not promising like I normally don't promise. Listen, this is ghetto. This is real ghetto. But hold on. This is so ghetto. But I hope this damn thing don't pop out of my hand. This is fabulous ghetto. Boom.
Check it out.
It didn't work, my bad. So I just really want to come on here and say at least that. And I want people like Storm Monroe with such a huge audience, because Storm Monroe has however many followers he has. And Armon, it really doesn't matter how many followers Armon has, because Armon is such a great influencer. He's even better than Tasha K. I don't know why people don't think that. But so when you have that many people following you, and I don't know how many people follow that Larry dude, that sickens me to my stomach. Like, I'm going to have a thing on preachers, and I'm going to have a preacher to come on, I think. And then we're going to literally get into a discussion of this. What's your responsibility, what it is that you're supposed to do, and how is it you're supposed to do it? Because this is unacceptable. All of it is unacceptable. It's unacceptable the way people are allowing themselves to present themselves. I think I'm looking cross-eyed because I really don't forget where the camera is at this point. People are allowing themselves to present themselves a certain way, and people are, the more demonic, the more delusional, the more anything of that nature, then that is the more you guys love it. That's the more that you think that this is entertainment. Like, what is going on in your life that you think that it is very entertaining for somebody to hurt someone? When did that become entertaining? Because that used to be something that was really bad. When did that become really good? When did it become good with somebody playing your goddamn face like Larry is playing like he's a goddamn preacher and he's doing an OnlyFans and he's going to teach you how to have sex? I mean, ain't you not supposed to fornicate? What is wrong with this world? It ain't the world. It's you. It's the people that decides that they want to go along with this crap. You have a choice to not to engage in this, but you decide that you're going to engage to it, the more worse it get. I'm so sorry, because this is I'm literally holding this. I think I got the green screen going over there, but the worse it is, the more you engage. Now, like I said, I thank you for being some grown folks and hollering at your girl. So what I'm going to do, because I'm having technical difficulties, what I'm going to do, and I guess I could calm down. My bad. I didn't mean to touch the mic. But now, if there's anyone, let me look at see if there's some comments. I'll stop for comments for a second, because now I'm having a problem with my camera. But now I did leave the link if anybody want to curse me out. Hey, Refuse, thank you so very much for stopping back. Look, and I'm not cute. Wait, hold on, boy. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Because like I said, nobody knew that I was going to be here. Thank you so much, Squeaky Brady. What a name. Hey, but anyway, so what I want to say in conclusion, because I look a mess and now I got to hold up the camera, and that ain't cool. That ain't good. And I'm not cute. So I like to be a little bit cute, and I'm not. I feel like I'm uncute. What I like to say in conclusion, and I don't want to be one of them people that like to. I mean that that. Can I turn it sideways or something? I'm thinking of people whole TV screen. I don't want to be one of those people that like to preach. That like to preach and, oh, you should do this, you should do that. But it's just is what it is. Stop allowing these people to play in your face. Larry is playing in your face, and the way Armand and Storm Monroe gathered around him like some little damn kids. This fool paid them some money, in my opinion. Paid them some money. They got their little dough, and they didn't give a damn who they influenced. Because if I'm not mistaken, Armand don't have any children, and then and Storm Monroe I don't think have any children, so they don't give a damn who they influenced or anything. Somebody has to put a stop to that. I believe that content creators have some sort of responsibility. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to do this, that, and the goddamn other. But what's not okay is that you get on there and you influence these kids to be something different than what they need to be. And I know I can't say the whole goddamn world, but I know what I can do. I can talk against it, and I think it should be more of me doing that. Now, what I'm going to do, because now my arms is tired, and unfortunately, this thing done failed. It's ghetto fabulous, and I'm not fixing to hold it up. So I thank you for being grown folks, like I've stated, and hollering at your girl. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I know it's like I said, I know people don't know that I was coming on. And it's not this algorithm, how you say it, algorithm, whatever it is they say. That is not a problem. Okay, you are the problem. I know people that I go and check and see if they have a video. I go check and see if some people have some videos. Okay, so it's not the algorithm, and because I have another account, and in that account, I don't get notifications of my videos till like about a week later. So, but if you go in there and you make sure that a person doesn't have a video, now, like I said, I'm gonna try to come in as often as possible, because I'm doing a horrible job. But I think I'm going to be off for a week, so I think I'm going to try to do a little something. And if I do, and if you catch this replay, I'm gonna need you to holler at your girl. Okay. Now, if someone, like I said, I'm gonna check one more time. My camera gonna fall because I'm ghetto fabulous. If anybody has something to say, want to cuss me out, hey, Woo Chow, how are you? Thank you so very much. No, I know what it is. I know what it is, girl, but when you missing some teeth, them words do not come out right. And I said I was going to the dentist, and I did, but they don't want to. They said it's not time for me to get an implant. He said that's the worst thing to do until it's time. He said it's really, really strong, so he wanted to do a root canal. But anyway, thank you so much for coming back. I promise I'm going to do better. I am. I'm ghetto fabulous right now. My camera has fallen, and it can't get up. See. It's so bad, but thank you so much for coming. And anytime anybody would like to ever come and say something and curse some people out or whatever, just knock on my door and be like, girl, ain't nobody woke, so I want to cuss somebody out now. Not curse them out, but if you have something to say, or whatever, and you want me to say something, let me know because I'm willing. But the next video that I plan on doing, I do want to address the transgender. And I want to talk to these damn preachers. Listen, just preach and carry your ass home like the old preachers used to do. Larry Reid, you are very disgusting. And that just is what it is. And Storm Monroe, quit goddamn traveling and shit and get your thing right. Get it right. You spending all your money. I know it's nobody behind you to guide you. Couldn't be. Why are you spending all your money? Every time you get paid, you go on a damn vacation, boy. Oh, see, I'm trying to be somebody mama. Anyway, I'm about to be out of here. And I thank you so much for stopping. And my arm's getting tired from holding this camera raw. But thank y'all so much for coming. And if anybody catch the replay, I tried to stay on subject. I think I did sort of a good job, but I ain't been on the StreamYard in a very long time. So next time I come on there, I am going to talk about the preachers and everything, but I do want to do a late night where I just kick the breeze or whatever. Whatsoever. And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to Ground Folks today. Where the ground folks hang. Yep. Same McDonald's though. Steakhouse.